Welcome back, everybody. I'm Mackenzie Fraser, Senior Vice President at EVR Advertising, and I'm here today to talk to you about 3 ways you can use residents in your marketing strategy that you haven't yet considered. The 3 new ideas that we're going to talk about today is number 1, creating a dedicated resident review page, number 2, launching a resident-run podcast, and number 3, identifying nano or micro influencers who are living within your community. Creating a dedicated resident review page on your website will allow for a curated collection of resident reviews to live all in one place. It's very possible that you have them sprinkled throughout your website, but bringing them all together through written testimonials and video testimonials will really allow prospects one place to go to read and see things about your community. This dedicated page will allow resident voices to shine through and really present some authenticity. Using real reviews from residents and their family members is going to build trust among your prospects and really give them an inside look into what's happening within your community. Idea number 2, launch a resident-run podcast. Do not be intimidated by this idea. In today's day and age, the barrier to entry to launching a podcast is pretty low. All you really need is a smartphone and some very capable and willing residents to get this done. The first thing that you need to do is identify the topic that you're going to cover within your podcast. This could be anything from insights throughout the senior living sales and marketing process to stories that are happening within community life. You could also get more specific and select a topic based on the resident population that you have. Maybe you have a resident who's super passionate about fitness and they want to launch a podcast with fitness tips. You could have one resident play host, or you could have a variety of residents play hosts, and they could just get together and talk about the lifestyle that's available on your campus. The podcast would provide extremely valuable content, not just for residents, but also for prospects who are coming to your website. The podcast would also really give a glimpse into the persona of the residents who are living on your campus and showcase the active lifestyle. Idea number 3, identifying nano or micro influencers who may be living at your community. These grandfluencers, they're called, are residents who have had a strong influence in the local communities which they came from or where your community is located. These figures may have had strong political backgrounds, maybe they have backgrounds in public relations, or maybe they've participated in philanthropic efforts throughout their careers. Leverage the connections and the ties they have to the community to amplify your brand and the positive association between them, your brand, and the local community. You probably already have 1 or 2 of these influencers in mind at your community who are always the ones to be volunteering to help out with events or to talk to prospective residents. Now's your chance to label them officially as your grandfluencers and harness their enthusiasm and their experiences to really make an impact on prospects. As always, we are here to support your community's marketing efforts in any way that we can. Send me an email or give me a call to start a conversation.